Order for you to be disciplined, you need to be motivated. There's this misconception that when you're disciplined, you're not always going to be motivated, and that's not true. Motivation is the reason on why you do what you do. So if you have a desire, if you have the willingness, if you have a drive and you have ambition, you will be able to change your behaviors, you'll be able to change your habits, and you'll be able to start putting in the action that you need to be consistent and to reach your goals.
Which is the definition of being disciplined.
When you're training yourself, when you're practicing, when you have control and regulation. So the only way you'll lack being disciplined is if you lack motivation. So as your favorite mental health specialist, I'm going to recommend 3 things in order for you to do, in order for you to stay motivated, so therefore you can be disciplined and actually execute your goals. Number 1, you need to figure out what it is that you want, and you need to know why. That is the only reason why people do not stay consistent with their goals. The reason why people at first are excited to start something is because they're talking about it. They're writing it down. They're visualizing. And this doesn't discredit the manifestation or the goals, but you could write it down all day. You could talk about it all day. It's not until you actually have to do it for a long time or repetitively that you realize that this is what you need to do in order for you to see the result. The second thing you have to do, which ties into the first thing, and you guys, I have something in my eye, is asking yourself, are you willing to be committed? You cannot be consistent if you're not committed. And that's why, once again, people don't see their vision all the way through. And that's why you're doubting yourself. You cannot say, oh yeah, I want to lose weight. But then when it's time for you to lose weight, when it's time for you to cut off certain foods, when it's time for you to change your behaviors, when it's time for you to change certain habits, you want to feel stuck. Exactly. You're not going to doubt yourself if you are committed, because in order to be disciplined, you have to have a certain level of responsibility. Actually, because this video is a little bit longer than what I intended to, if you want me to give you the third recommendation, let me know by dropping the word part 2, or if you want me to go live talking about this, let me know by dropping live. And if you have questions, comments, concerns, make sure to follow for more.